Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a really popular food combination that might be doing you more harm than good: bananas and milk. I know, it sounds crazy. Banana milkshakes, bananas in cereal, banana smoothies with milk. They're staples for so many of us. They taste great, they're convenient, and they seem healthy, right? You've got fruit, you've got dairy. What could possibly be wrong? Well, as a doctor, I'm here to dive into the science behind why this classic pairing might not be the best choice for your digestive health and overall well-being. We'll explore this from both modern nutritional science and the ancient wisdom of Ayurveda. By the end of this video, you'll have a much clearer picture and be able to make a more informed choice for your body. So, grab a glass of water, not milk this time, and let's get into it. First, let's talk about digestion from a modern scientific perspective. Digestion is a complex process. Your stomach produces different enzymes to break down different types of food. When you eat a banana, your body primarily works to break down its carbohydrates and sugars. When you drink milk, your body is focused on digesting proteins, like casein, and fats. Here's where the problem starts. Combining foods that require very different digestive environments and enzymes can put a strain on your system. Bananas are considered a sweet fruit, while milk is also sweet. However, their post-digestive effects are quite different. When they are digested together, this combination can create a heavy, toxin-forming quality in the stomach. Think of it like a traffic jam in your digestive tract. The stomach gets confused. It is trying to produce the right acids and enzymes for both heavy proteins and fats from the milk and the quick digesting carbs from the banana, all at the same time. This can lead to slower digestion. When food sits in your stomach for too long, it can ferment, leading to gas, bloating, and that uncomfortable, heavy feeling many people experience, but can't quite pinpoint the cause of. For some individuals, this combination can even disrupt the balance of intestinal flora, the good bacteria in your gut that are essential for pretty much everything, from digestion to immunity. Now, let's switch gears and look at this from a completely different, yet fascinating angle: Ayurveda. For those who aren't familiar, Ayurveda is one of the world's oldest holistic healing systems. Originating in India over 3,000 years ago, it's all about balance. Balance within the body and with the environment. In Ayurveda, food combinations are incredibly important. Certain combinations, known as Viruddha Ahara, are considered incompatible and can disturb the normal functioning of the body. And guess what? Banana and milk is a classic example of Viruddha Ahara. According to Ayurvedic principles, every food has its own rasa or taste, virya or energy, heating or cooling, and vipaka or post-digestive effect. Bananas are sweet and sour to taste, have a cooling energy, but their post-digestive effect is sour. Milk, on the other hand, is sweet to taste, has a cooling energy, and its post-digestive effect is sweet. The conflict arises from their different post-digestive effects. When the sour vipaka of the banana combines with the sweet vipaka of the milk, it can create what Ayurveda calls ama, or digestive toxins. This ama is seen as the root cause of many imbalances and diseases. It's believed to clog the channels of the body, leading to symptoms like sinus congestion, colds, coughs, allergies, and even skin rashes. It's not an allergy in the Western sense, but rather an incompatibility that generates a toxic load, weighing down the entire system and diminishing your digestive fire, or agni. So, if you're someone who frequently gets colds, feels congested, or has persistent allergies, you might want to look at your diet and see if you're regularly consuming this combination. It could be the hidden culprit. Ayurveda suggests that to maintain a strong digestive fire, you should keep your food combinations simple and compatible. Okay, so we've covered the science and the Ayurvedic wisdom. What does this mean for you in practical terms? If you're a healthy individual with a very strong digestive system, you might be able to handle a banana and milk combo, occasionally without noticing any immediate negative effects. Your body is robust enough to manage the digestive conflict. However, for the vast majority of us, especially those with sensitive digestion, asthma, or a tendency towards congestion and colds, it's a combination best avoided. You might be thinking, but doctor, what about my morning smoothie? It's the only way I get my breakfast in. I hear you, and don't worry. I'm not here to take away your favorite meal. I'm here to help you upgrade it. There are so many fantastic alternatives that are much kinder to your gut. Instead of cow's milk, why not try a plant-based milk? Almond milk, coconut milk, or oat milk are all great options. They are generally lighter and easier to digest than dairy milk, and they don't create the same conflicting post-digestive effect with bananas. For example, a smoothie with a banana, almond milk, a spoonful of almond butter for protein and healthy fats, and maybe some spinach for extra nutrients is a fantastic, well-balanced, and easily digestible meal. Another great tip from Ayurveda is to give space between consuming these two foods. If you absolutely love both bananas and milk and don't want to give either up, just don't have them at the same time. Eat a banana as a snack and then wait at least 30 minutes to an hour, or even longer, before you have a glass of milk. This gives your stomach enough time to substantially digest the banana before it has to deal with the milk, preventing that digestive traffic jam we talked about earlier. This simple timing trick can make a world of difference. What about cooked bananas? This is an interesting point. Ayurveda states that the properties of food can change when cooked. A cooked banana is less likely to cause the same level of imbalance. However, adding milk to a dish with cooked bananas can still be heavy. A better alternative might be to pair bananas with spices that aid digestion, like cardamom or cinnamon. A warm baked banana sprinkled with cinnamon is a delicious and gut-friendly dessert. Cardamom, in particular, is often added to milk in Ayurvedic preparations to help neutralize its mucus-forming properties and make it easier to digest. So a glass of warm milk with a pinch of cardamom or ginger could be a soothing bedtime drink, enjoyed separately from your banana. Let's recap the key takeaways. First, from a modern science viewpoint, combining bananas and milk can be hard on your digestive system because they require different enzymes and digestive times, potentially leading to gas, bloating, and fermentation in the gut. Second, from an Ayurvedic perspective, this is an incompatible food combination that creates digestive toxins, or AMA, which can lead to congestion, colds, and other imbalances. Third, the impact varies from person to person. If you have a strong digestive system, you might be fine, but if you have sensitivities, it's a combo worth avoiding. And finally, there are simple and delicious solutions. You can swap dairy milk for plant-based alternatives in your smoothies. You can eat bananas and milk at separate times. And you can use spices like cardamom and cinnamon to improve digestibility. The goal here isn't to create fear around food. It's about empowerment. It's about listening to your body and understanding how different foods and food combinations make you feel. What works for one person might not work for another. I encourage you to be your own health detective. Try eliminating banana and milk from your diet for a couple of weeks and see how you feel. Do you notice less bloating? Is your head clearer? Do you feel less congested in the morning? The answers your body gives you are the most valuable data you can get. Experiment with the alternatives we've discussed. You might discover a new favorite smoothie recipe that leaves you feeling energized and light instead of heavy and sluggish. Food is medicine, but only when we use it wisely. Making small, informed tweaks to our diet can have a profound impact on our daily health and long-term vitality. So next time you reach for that banana and a glass of milk, pause for a moment and think about what your body truly needs. Maybe it needs them separately. Or maybe it needs a delicious banana and almond milk smoothie instead. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this information helpful and clarifying. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you do not miss our future videos on health, nutrition, and wellness. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Have you ever noticed any issues after having bananas and milk? Or do you have a favorite dairy-free smoothie recipe to share? Let's get the conversation started. Stay healthy, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.